Today on the channel, watch out ladies, I'm back on the prowl with the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Retro card, Walmart exclusive, Prowler.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends unboxing and review. And today on the channel we got the Walmart exclusive Prowler Spider-Man Retro line figure. But for everything that's not a Walmart exclusive, head over to Entertainment Earth, use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. Anything over $79 does ship free. Got to get a deal out there. And eventually I imagine this will go to Entertainment Earth. A lot of these exclusives have 6 months to a year. What is time? What is exclusives? And then they do go to other retailers, fan channel exclusive stores, things like that. So I guess if you're patient, you can find it there, or it should be at Walmart hopefully soon. An interesting one, I don't know if you guys had this experience or not. I did pre-order this back in March, part of that collector event at Walmart. Then this week, all of a sudden, went in stock. I'm like, what the heck? Why is this in stock? What's going on? My pre-order is supposed to be end of May. Canceled my pre-order, ordered the new one that was in stock, got this 2 days later. So Walmart, what are we doing with those pre-orders? Who knows? But got Prowler here today, so I guess it worked out in the end, But another thing in the end is, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We got the retro card, nice firm card. This did come to me in a baggie, not always the best, but no issues with that firm carding on here. We're here for that. Marvel Comics Classic logo, that's my logo, and that's my Spider-Man logo as well. Prowler right down here. And now we've had Prowler a few times in the past. We'll bring those out and we'll do a little comparisons at the end of the video. This one's special for the unmasked head. So really depends how you are as a collector. You might be good with your old Prowler. Say, I don't need an unmasked head, and I could understand that too. I'm kind of thinking that myself, but we'll see. Once we get around the package, we'll see if there's any fuss to be had. We'll see what happens there. But the old Prowler looking good. It does say pneumatic knuckles. Okay, he's got those knuckles. Watch out for those knuckles. There it is right there, a little glamour shot, and of course a little bit of blurb, maybe a blurb. Oh yeah, there's a blurb. Using a super suit from Kingpin, Hobie Brown became the powerful criminal Prowler, with the caveat that he worked only for Wilson Fisk. Feeling betrayed, Prowler turned to Spider-Man for help. So dare we call him a tweener? Do we call him a tweener? And I read Spider-Man for a heck of a long time, definitely during the clone years, as I've talked about numerous times on the channel. Not a lot of Prowler content back there, and for me though. Maybe your time reading as Spider-Man, he was in there. I remember him more from animated series, and of course Across the Spider-Verse, was it? I remember Prowler from that a little bit more. This is for ages 4 and up, for those keeping track at home. 3-year-olds, get the heck out of here. We got it right there. See you later. Goodbye, knocking stuff over. There it goes. And we got the old Prowler in the plastic prison, ready to prowl. Ready to peek in your window, see what's going on. Everybody loves a Prowler. I'm sure. But there it is. Got that going on. A little tape action, of course. And Prowler, come on. Let's do this, Prowler. Let's do it. There it is. See you later. Goodbye. Let's get down to business here. No monkey business here today. Prowler business is what we're dealing with. Nice kind of glossy chrome hands, I guess what we'll call them. Got a nice shine to them here. A nice purple shine, looking good. I'm here for that. Almost reminds me of the purple Gatorade color is what this reminds me of. But looking good right there. 2 Fists of Fury, got to have those. And of course, now we get down to old Prowler. And Prowler, a little updated action here is what we got going on. Pops a little bit more than I imagined. But right out of the package here, we got a flat top you can set your watch to. That's what you can have with this one here. Very mad face going on. Big lips there, just kind of pouting there. Some angry eyes. And like I said, a flat top that would make Hammerhead jealous, I think, at the end of the day. But it is a head sculpt. I guess there's been different interpretations of his head and what he looks like over the years. So I don't know if many people could know what Prowler looks unmasked off the top of their head. So it could really be anybody. at the end of the day. But it's an interesting one, and it sets this apart from other ones of the past. And of course, you get the traditional Prowler mask going on here, the purple and black attack looking good. Just another head. At first, I thought this was like a mask that went over the head. It's not the case. This is a separate head sculpt. So choose your own head adventure. As much as I like get a little different here, I think I'm going to use this one. However, stay tuned. We might do something different later on in this very video. But here's the old Prowler here out of the package looking good. We talked about the head. I guess next up is this nice purple cape. It looks like an Easter cape is what this looks like here. Nice purple color to it. You got the green suit throughout here. Green and purple, interesting colors for a super villain or a tweener at the end of the day. I guess you got that Prowler logo on the chest. I don't know if anybody knows what that's supposed to be. It's like, oh, what is that logo? It's the Prowler, man. You know, I'm the Prowler. Can't you tell by my logo? Well, your logo's not quite as iconic as some of the other superheroes. And I think that's an assessment we'd all agree on here. But he does got that in a different color green with a little black outline to it. I got the forearm and the ankles here. It almost looks like bullets around the side there, looking very interesting. And then I do like the hands on this one, a little bit more maniacal, a little bit more claw-like hands here. He's a Prowler. He's going to scratch you. He's going to scratch you like a cat is what he's going to do. Looking very interesting. Purple boots on him as well. Purple belt with the Prowler logo once again off center too. So on point for this guy here, I guess. Now arms here, no butterfly action. Arms do go all the way around. You do get a bicep cut. Double jointed, very tight pinless elbows on him. You do get that. Of course, hands back and forth, side to side. Hands removable. Going to keep him with the claws, though, is what I'm going to do. You do get a nice tight ab crunch on him. You do get a traditional waist. Of course, head goes way up, way back. And, of course, head being removable here with the extra head. Those big old Prowler splits. If you're going to be prowling, you got to be able to do the splits. It's a prerequisite, I believe, if you're a Prowler. It's in the handbook, if I'm not mistaken. Thigh cut right there. Double jointed pinless knees once again, so tight, but we did get him there. Boot cut, very tight once again, very tight articulation on this guy. You do get the ankles back and forth, side to side, up and down. I didn't think these would come down, but they're coming down like a young Cyclops in the Marvel Legends line. But oh my gosh, these are some tight joints on here. You might have to heat those up. Once again, your mileage may vary, of course. And does he fit on a Mattel Ringside Collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle, of course, at Ringside Collectibles. Save 10% off your entire order. And what do you know? Does fit good right there on the stand. So Prowler's an interesting one. It's an interesting one, and a lot of people might have had the old one. It's interesting as far as it's just a separate release. It's part of Walmart exclusive. Some different stuff with this one here. I'm not sure if it's setting a lot of worlds on fire. I guess you guys would have to tell me that in the comments down below. But it is interesting, and there's definitely improvements. I love the pinless joints. You guys know that. I love the extra head sculpt for a little dash of pizzazz, and almost the chromed out look on the purple looks pretty good as well. So it's no doubt an improvement. I just don't know if it's enough of an improvement to jump from an earlier version of Prowler. And speaking of earlier versions, I guess this was the last one we got from Across the Spider-Verse. Similar but different, we're going to call this one. This one's got a little dash of pink in it. What's he doing? Who knows? But that's a little different version. But then, of course, the OG Prowler. Little different colors of green, of course. A little different looks to that. We got pin joints, different purples as well. Similar but different is what we're going to call these ones here. And I guess you could make them even different with the two fists over on this one. Maybe I will do that after all. But one thing I was talking about you could technically do, pop this head sculpt off here. And then, of course, pop this head sculpt off here. And you could make this one if you want to, and that might not be a bad idea. If you want to kind of make the old one feel a little bit fresher, you could put that head sculpt on it. I guess that's the wrong head. Put the right head on there. Maybe would be the way to go. And then we could just prowl the streets with this version of Prowler instead. And that's maybe what I might end up doing there. Or I might even take it a little further. Maybe I'll... Oh, can I get this head off? Will it come off? Oh, it's a challenging one. There we go. Got that off. Pop that off. There we go. I'm going to pop this on here. That might work too. Maybe you want to put this one on this head. So really choose your own head adventure. Prowl all you want, but you can mix them up and maybe get some reuse out of both heads. It's always nice to get the newness out of both new things. I think that makes sense. But this is probably how I'm going to go. This is going to be my main man Prowler here. And then I'm torn which one of these two will I put the head on. Just have to figure it out in due time, So there it is, a little Prowler action, Walmart exclusive. What are your guys' thoughts? Is this a pickup? Is it a pass? Is it a confused long game? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell. So we got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over on the Patreon. Patreon, best way to support this very YouTube channel. Plenty of content over there every single day. Appreciate all the support over there. You can even be a free member now if you want to. Hit it up in the description down below. Don't forget about ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget my book, Barnes & Noble hardcover exclusive, softcover over at Amazon is my recommendation. It is the complete guide to Jakks Class Superstars series. Just shy of 700 pages of content right here in this book. A lot of fun was had making this one, and I do appreciate the support out there. And of course, if you want to hit me up on social media, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Prowler, Walmart exclusive Spider-Man retro figure, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.